This is a Sports Catastrophe production.
Hey there, Heather Ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diary welcoming you to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And the birthday boy for today, January the 9th, is a BMX pioneer who was nicknamed the Condor and could do the vertical ramp better than anyone else. He ran his own BMX bike company out of Oklahoma City. He was a good rider, and yeah, he even had a video game modeled after him. His name is Matt Hoffman, who is 52 years old today. He was born in Edmond, Oklahoma, having 4 siblings. He liked motocross, with his first motorcycle being a Kawasaki KDX 80. He would go through with Yamaha and Honda there. At the age of 10, in 1982, he and his brothers built their first quarter pipe from plans in an issue in a BMX magazine. He started entering BMX freestyle competitions as an amateur around the age of 13 and was dedicated. He was a good basketball, football, and wrestler, but he gave up that to be a BMX guy. His first BMX bike was at 11, the Red Mongoose, and they actually started a trick team from Edmond. All that. They would have a 9-foot quarter pipe they would show off to events from shows. So, anyway, there would be a lot of things going on and all that. Mountain Dew actually would sponsor Hoffman and his trick team and all that, painting a big Mountain Dew logo on the ramp and got jerseys and stickers. So anyway, the freestyle team would help through Oklahoma and all that. Anyway, he was in Freestyle Magazine's 1986 thing, and it shows him on the 9-foot quarter pipe. Doing tricks and all of that. He was an unsponsored rider and would enter some national freestyle competitions, and it was like amazing. And all that. He would steal the show. He would be in a national competition at Madison Square Garden in June of '86, finishing first in the expert ramp category. It was given a 2-page photo spread because of his performances. And more than 15 sponsors wanted him to ride for them. He was signed with Skyway because he would be part of their factory squad, go on tour, get flown to contests, and even get money. So he signed a 1-year deal in July '86. And looked pretty impressive and all that. Matt Hoffman knew what he was doing. Age of 14. He helped Skyway out in the World Freestyle Championships in Vancouver because it was in conjunction with Expo '86, the World's Fair. A lot of competitors came from the US and Canada. Hoffman would finish second behind Tim Rogers, but it didn't matter. He was pretty good. He was doing tricks that even the pros couldn't really do, in a sense. Anyway, at 15 years old, Hoffman began construction on an indoor half-pipe in his father's medical supply distribution warehouse. He called it the Secret Ninja Ramp, and for year-round training. All that. After Skyway's contract was up, he went to Harrow for a while and all that. Anyway, he was amateur in a sense. He took home an event as his event as a professional. He took home $2,200. And Matt Hoffman would actually land a 900 with his bike in an event in Kitchener. I didn't know that. She landed a 900. Anyway, it didn't matter. So then, after leaving Haro in 91, began the seeds of Hoffman bikes. You know, he would be the guy and all that. So, with Dave Mira's help too, he would help launch Hoffman bikes, production frames that looked pretty good for manufacturing, and all that. He developed a series to give riders a place to compete and show their showcases, the bicycle stunt thing, at the medical distribution place. ESPN would join with Hoffman Promotions in 1995 to produce and televise the series each year. And that led to the Hoffman Sports Association, organizing body for BMX freestyle events worldwide, such as the X Games. Which was amazing and all that. Hoffman had produced, directed, and hosted several shows for ESPN and all that. And in 2008, he would produce and co-host Matt Hoffman's Evil Knievel tribute with Johnny Knoxville, as they had record-breaking stunt attempts by Travis Pastrana, Trigger Gunn, Alan Cook, and Dowd even Halford. He had a lot of achievements. He was responsible for building the BMX sport for decades, providing support to people like Dave Mira, Seth Kimbrough, and Pete Augustine, among others. Hoffman and his bike team was actually part of the 96 closing ceremonies at the Olympics in Atlanta, in a production called Sport as Art, and all that. So anyway, his organization organized BMX freestyle portions of many U.S. and international events. Hoffman took the bronze in the 2001 X Games, and then actually took silver at the 2002 X Games, despite landing a no-handed 900, meaning that on his bike he didn't grasp the handlebars and he revolved 2.5 times. Anyway, Hoffman actually tried to run a big ramp in 93 with a high air attempt of a 24-foot quarter pipe, but he tore his spleen. And had he not gotten to a hospital within 5 minutes, he would have died. But they got him. He put up 26.6 feet above the ramp, which was amazing and all that. Hoffman was elected president of the International BMX Federation. And he got inducted to the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame. He was in the Jackass movies and all that just for doing his stunts. I believe he was in one of the Jackass episodes doing that pipe. I can't remember what it was. So yeah, he was in a few episodes of Jackass. Part of Wild Boys, a tribute to Brian Dunn. There's a documentary that he produced for ESPN 30 for 30 called The Birth of Big Air in 2010. He is an unlockable character in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 and Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, but would have 2 video games. Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 1 in 01 and the second version in 2002. So I've never played those games, but I've heard they're quite cool. So anyway, he was a BMX pioneer, and that's all there is to it. Anyhow, I'm Jeff9 do.